My name is Richard Baake. I manage an arable farm in eastern Lower Saxony with fields in Saxony-Anhalt. This is a field in the Magdeburger Börde, a very dry site. In the first half of 2022, we had an average rainfall of only 120 millimeters. However, the quality of our soils is rather good, mainly silty soils with little clay and sand. With regard to rotation, we grow wheat, rapeseed, sugar beet and maize, both silage and grain maize. This is why we opted for a Maestro CX. We use the Maestro CX as a single-grain seed drill for rapeseed. As the conditions are very dry, we want to make use of the advantages of embedding, and it really convinced me. Moreover, we use the trash wheels at a shallow angle to reduce the amount of straw in the row. The soil is completely dry. This is why the fact that the dry soil is to be removed from the row can be neglected. We use the machine with a 200 HP tractor, GPS controlled, with section control. We have not yet used application maps this year, but we will next year. The hydraulic output amounts to 155 liters. This is sufficient for the machine. The tractor runs with 1,300 motor rotations and thus is extremely fuel saving. In addition, we apply underground fertiliser to make use of the advantages of the higher efficiency to compensate for the increased nutrient costs. With a single-grain seed drill, we try to sow rapeseed in a more optimum way to ensure safe emergence even in these extremely dry conditions. We are working with a row spacing of 45 centimeters. This is due to the sugar beet. As sugar beet plays a major role on our farm, all row widths are synchronized. As I already mentioned, we only use the trash wheels at a very shallow angle. The soil is dry anyway. In addition, we apply fertiliser. We only place 30 grains per square meter. Compared to the Pronto, this is not the highest possible savings, but there is still a certain amount of savings. And because of the current difficult conditions, we have to adapt all possible parameters. Of course, we hope that single-grain sowing will increase our yields, but we cannot confirm it yet, as we only bought and fortunately received the machine this year. We will keep an eye on this, and we will analyze the results. Late wheat development so far has been no big issue, as we do not have problems with the emergence of old rapeseed or other weeds like in Schleswig-Holstein. The only weed we have to keep an eye on is white goosefoot. It was a rather spontaneous decision to buy a Maestro CX, initiated during the Christmas meeting with our sales partner. 3 factors were crucial. The first one, as I also cultivate some clayey soils, I need twin tyres. In spring, when sowing rapeseed, I have to put pressure between the rows. But with these tyres, the transport width still is under 3 meters. The second factor was the full ISOBUS connection, as I work in a site-specific way and always use application maps, except for the first year when we still have been a little reluctant. And the third factor is AutoForce. We were provided with a complete system that was ready for use. This is not always the case with other competitors. They often only provide isolated applications, and in the Maestro, the system is integrated completely. These 3 points convinced me to buy the machine. Finally, I want to thank my sales partner and my salesman for the excellent cooperation. They always helped with words and deeds. The support from HORSCH also was great. Before buying the machine, I got a list of questions on 2 A4 pages, which we completed immaculately, and all my questions were answered.